The Three Stooges story began in the early 1920s with comedian Ted Healy. He was one of the highest paid performers in vaudeville, earning over $5,000 per week. Over the years, Healy had worked with various partners, including his first wife, Betty Brown, and even a dog. Soon, Healy had decided he needed to expand his act with the addition of some comic flunkies, known in vaudeville as Stooges.
For 1921, I joined a boyhood friend of mine called Ted Healy. And he and I traveled together in vaudeville with his wife until 1923, when my older brother Shemp joined with us. And it became two of us with Ted Healy. Then in 1925, we picked up Larry Fine in Chicago. He had been working with his wife and sister-in-law in a song and dance act. And they had a little something that separated them, and then we found him working alone in a nightclub in Chicago, and he was doing a Russian dance with hi-hat and tails and playing a violin at the same time. I looked at Healy, and Healy looked at me and says, "You're thinking what I'm thinking?" I said, "Yes." So Healy said, "Hey, you want to become one of the Stooges?"
He looked at me and dressed in a tuxedo and playing the violin. He said, "If we get this guy to throw away the violin, I think we got another hope
But
coming."
you had done a serious act.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was.
You weren't insulted by that,
No.
huh?
No, not with the money they offered me, no.
Healy and his newly formed trio of Stooges toured the vaudeville circus under various names, including Ted Healy and his Stooges, Ted Healy and his Gang, and Ted Healy and his Southern Gentlemen. In 1929, the act appeared on Broadway in A Night in Venice. In 1930, the act made their first film appearance in the Fox production of Soup to Nuts. Billed as Healy's Racketeers, Moe, Larry, and Shemp were also joined by a fourth member, Freddie Sanborn. The Stooges' success in the film brought more movie offers, but Healy went behind their backs and told the studio they were under contract to him. Moe, Larry, and Shemp found out about Healy's ploy and left the act to form their own. The new act was called Howard, Fine, and Howard, and sometimes billed as the Three Lost Souls. Jack Walsh was hired to play Straight Man. The new act quickly took off as they toured the theater circuits. Healy attempted to stop the new team with legal actions. His persistent attack so worried Shemp he almost left the act, and only a pay raise kept him on board. Trying to counter the Stooges' success, Healy hired a new group of Stooges, Paul Mousy Garner, Dick Hackins, and Sammy Wolf. But Healy's new act failed to catch on, and in 1932, with Moe acting as business manager for the Stooges, Healy reached a new agreement with his former sidekicks. But in 1932, Shemp decided to leave the act and pursue his own career. Moe eventually recruited his younger brother Jerome, later known as Curly, for the act. Curly made his first film appearance in the Paramount short Hollywood on Parade.
Hello, Ben. See you, Ben.
Oh, hello, how are you?
Still hard of hearing, eh?
Yes.
See, I'm glad to see you, Ben.
Yes.
How do you like the beer?
Oh, well, I've been cockeyed since I've been drinking it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Say, Ben, it's just you and I, so I'll buy a drink. Just nobody at the bar, so you
Nobody,
and I.
it's you and I.
How are you, boys?
Okay, I'll take scotch and soda.
You will, eh? Now, none of that nonsense.
Oh, listen, I beg your pardon.
Because?
Please, I beg you. Is your name Ted Heel?
No, Ted Healy the name is, not Heel.
Oh, listen, did you originate Stooges?
What?
Are you the first one that ever had Stooges?
Say, pardon me, I want you to be a nice boy. When you're a nice boy, your fairy godmother always watches over you.
You what?
Your fairy godmother always watches over you.
I got an uncle I'm not sure of.
None of that. Now, go ahead. Let me hear more about that.
But
Now, go
I
ahead.
want to know. You know, I know. But I know how you make people laugh.
You do, huh?
Yes, I certainly.
How? Uh-huh. No, you're wrong, lady. She's wrong, isn't she?
Yeah, this is the way.
Take your time,
He's
kid.
wrong. This
Just
is the
relax
way.
yourself. Do that again. Do that again.
It took.
He's wrong. Now, this is the way, isn't it? Okay. Pardon me just a moment,
Who
please.
started this thing here? Wait a minute.
Come on, kid.
Okay.
I'm heading for the lift.
Greetings, everybody. I'm talking for Harriet Parsons, your Screen Snapshots reporter. Sees all, knows all, and tells all about Hollywood. Hollywood is crazy over horses. During the last few years, the sport of kings has become Movieland's king of sports, and more than one film star now owns his own string of thoroughbreds. Bing Crosby's horses occupy this entire section of the Santa Anita stables during the racing season. On each stall is the Crosby coat of arms with words and music rampant. And here's the Colonel himself with a mighty fine-looking filly called Sweet Leilani, which he named after one of his most popular song hits. Although Bing's taken a lot of good-natured kidding about his so-called hay burners, his stable includes the mighty Ligaroti and some of the most promising thoroughbreds in the country. Joe E. Brown. Around the first turn, take a short lead, say 7 lengths. Keep close to the rail, but not too close. Don't look back to see who's following you, and don't stop to smell any flowers. Remember what happened to Ferdinand. If Barnsley follows instructions, he should win by 10 lengths, but something tells us Joe will settle for an eyelash. This gray filly is Stephanie Bell, sired by Chance Shot, the famous champ of yesteryear. She's owned by Virginia Bruce and her producer husband, J. Walter Rubin, who arrive in time to watch the trainer and handler spruce Stephanie Bell up for a race. Virginia, who's quite a fashion plate herself, gets a typically feminine kick out of Stephanie Bell's fancy hairdo. Makes the young lady look mighty snappy, but it doesn't help her run any faster, does it, Stephanie Bell? No! You said it, kid. Stooges Larry and Moe have a sure winner, too, in their horse Schmaltz out of Hassenpfeffer by Gesundheit. It's almost post time, and they're still minus a jockey. But wait, hold everything. Here's enough jockey for 2 horses. It's Curly, the glamour boy of the turf, just returning from lunch. He's so dim-witted he thinks Seabiscuit is a new kind of fish food. Now that he understands exactly how to win, he's ready to mount. Leg up. The boys think the race is in the bag until they notice that Curly isn't even in the saddle. Ah, there he is. Racehorses aren't the only type of GGs in which Hollywood movie stars are interested. This picturesque riding academy in Bel Air, a fashionable district where many movie stars have their homes, is owned and operated by Alan Jones and Robert Young. Those beautiful white horses Alan and Bob are exercising are but 2 of 50 fine mounts available for hire at their stables. They have some high-powered clients, too. For instance, this sporty red Duesenberg and custom-built horse trailer belonged to screen cowboy Bill Boyd. Here comes Bill now, returning from a long ride through the hills astride his famous horse Topper. He's accompanied by Mrs. Boyd, Grace Bradley to you movie fans. Bill and Grace wear identical riding outfits, a new Hollywood fad. They also have identical silver-mounted saddles, and their white horses are perfectly matched, even to their fawn-colored ears. Whoops, tight squeeze there. Now we've got a bit of gossip for you. These 2 attractive customers never pay their bills. They don't have to. They're married to the owners. Mrs. Jones, better known as Irene Hervey, is the outdoor type and heartily approves her hubby's horsey hobby. Irene's a hard, fast rider, so Alan takes an extra hitch in the cinch. Betty Young gets the same service from Bob. Like Irene, Betty prefers the English type of saddle. They're off now for the trails that lead high into the picturesque hills surrounding the stables. Aha, beauty in search of a beast. It's Anita Louise looking for a horse to match her new riding habit. Hey, fellers, Bob, Alan, a cash customer, and a pretty one. The boys don't believe in giving prospective patrons time to change their minds. They keep a horse all saddled and ready. My, what super service. But then, what a customer. Something tells us the he patrons don't get service like this. Okay, boys, the horse can probably take care of the situation from now on. Well, well, the 3 headless horsemen again. This time they're using a gangplank to get Curly aboard. But the odds are 30 to 1 the horse won't land on the money, and 100 to 1 Curly won't even land in the saddle. Uh-oh, Schmaltz's old man must have been a fire horse. Oh, well, Moe and Larry can always put a saddle on Curly and run him in the race. They've been riding him for years. One of the most interesting activities in Hollywood horsedom is the training of horses for screen work. Here we see Western movie hero Charles Starrett giving a prize colt its first lesson. This beautiful blue-eyed baby is a 5-month-old filly named Vallejo. Vallejo will be a fine mount when she grows up, just like her famous sire, Dice. It's easy to see why Dice is an ideal movie horse. He's not only photographically perfect, but also extremely intelligent. High-spirited, yet as playful as a baby, and he has an impressive repertoire of tricks. This one is known as the bashful suitor stunt, whereby the horse pushes its master into the arms of the waiting heroine, or to the rescue of an injured and helpless pal. Very few horses can be taught to walk sideways, but Dice just takes it in his stride. Now for a bit of arithmetic. Dice is going to count off his age. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. When Charlie drops his glove, quite by accident, of course, Dice proves himself a perfect gentleman. Or does a gentleman pick up things with his teeth? You're a sweetheart, whispers Charlie. And just to prove he understands every word, Dice responds with a great big kiss. Say, these guys are more persistent than a drunk with a tin horn. Well, maybe this is the time. Nope, another fire. Schmaltz is gone with the wind and is Curly up in the air. Champion Stallions parade at the San Fernando Valley Fiesta Horse Show. It's a gala occasion, complete with a queen and attendants in colorful Spanish costumes. And among the thousands of spectators are many prominent movie stars who own ranches in the San Fernando Valley. We were cinched to find the newlyweds, Carol Lombard and Clark Gable, here. Their new ranch is just a few miles away. From a nearby box, Gene Parker and her husband, George McDonald, are directing their attention at an excited newsreel cameraman who's directing his attention at Robert Taylor, Barbara Stanwyck, and Barbara's son, Diane Fay. Barbara, co-owner with Zeppo Mox of the famous Marwick Stables, has entries in almost every event, and Bob has several horses entered from his Northridge ranch. In the Sportsman Sweepstakes, the spotlight falls on another movie favorite, Jackie Searle. Yes, the lad on the Spirited Jumper is the same Jackie who plays those sissy roles on the screen. But in real life, he's an all-round athlete, and taking a horse over high hurdles is his favorite sport. Nice going. A perfect score. Bruce Cabot says that's the kind of jumping that wins prizes. And he's right. Jackie cops first prize of $50 and hurries off to buy a bag of lollipops, just to keep in practice for his next screen role. Well, rustle my cattle if it ain't Pinky Tomlin, the Oklahoma kid who made good in the movies. Buck Jones's daughter Maxine and Noah Beery Jr. represent Filmdom's younger set. Paul Kelly's a proud pappy today because daughter Mimi copped a cup in the kiddies class. One of the show's most impressive events is the parade of the silver-mounted class. Saddles and accessories are of hand-carved leather, studded with hammered silver and often inlaid with semi-precious stones. This outfit belongs to Chester Locke, the lum of radio's Lum and Abner. And here's Locke keeping his spirits up with a bottle of pop while he awaits the judge's decision. But his entry is aced out by Bob Taylor's Midnight, a beautiful black gelding. Jack Haley is explaining why black horses eat more than white horses. Now the family class takes the field. Character actor George Zuko is taking lots of bows because his wife and daughter Frances, riding side saddle, are the smartest-looking entry. My, Queenie seems a little depressed. Maybe she just doesn't like horses. But Evelyn Venable and her cameraman husband Hal Moore seem to be enjoying themselves. An event that gets smiles from everybody is the exhibition of thoroughbred mares and foals. The babies are feeling the touch of a halter for the first time. And that little fellow is certainly putting up a kick about it. He's only a few months old, but has already made up his mind to buck at every opportunity. And speaking of buck, here's his pal Andy Devine with Mrs. Devine and her sister. They just dropped over from Andy's ranch, Gravel Flats. Oh, look at Queenie now. All she needed was Clark Gable to brighten her life. Well, there's nothing like a happy ending. That's all, folks, but wait a minute. We can't go home until this is cleaned up. It took an engineering feat to turn the trick, but Curly's in the saddle at last, and Schmaltz will be off to the races in no time at all. Well, so long, boys. Don't wait up for me. Giddy up, Schmaltz. He's off, and Curly's off, so let's call the whole thing off. That is all, folks, but if there's anything else you want to know about Hollywood, just write Harriet Parsons, your Screen Snapshots reporter, Hollywood, California.
Yes? Yes, oh, yes, yes. Shemp is not. Oh, Shemp is. Oh. Miss Jones, bring in the earthly report of my nephew, Mr. Shemp. Shemp, there seems to be some mix-up regarding your eligibility to enter these portals.
But, Uncle Mortimer,
Is this what you want, sir?
Thank you. Shemp!
Bad, Uncle Mortimer?
I hope you brought your asbestos suit with you.
Asbestos suit? Gosh, no, I wouldn't need it up here. No. Look, what did I do that was wrong?
I wouldn't know, having died before you were born. But your report shows that you and your cousins, Mo and Larry, have been pretty bad boys.
Oh, well, I'll be on my way. Get me a pitchfork and a red union suit, and I'll go.
Wait. I'll give you one chance. Go back to Earth and reform Mo and Larry, and you can come back here for good.
Gee, thanks. I'll reform that Mo and Larry if it kills me. Hey, that doesn't make sense. I'm already dead.
You realize that they will not be able to hear you or see you.
They won't be able to hear me or see me? That's great. That's perfect.
File this report, Miss Jones, until Mr. Shemp returns from his earthly visit. Oh, by the way, my nephew, Mr. Shemp, my secretary, Miss Jones.
How do you do?
Charm.
The Heavenly Express, bound for the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, Earth, Mars, Venus, Cucamonga, Anaheim, Old Point South, leaving on Cloud 49. Forward!
You'd better hurry or you'll miss your train. Now, the depot is down this way, 1 block, and 1 block to your right.
Gee, thanks.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye, she says. If I leave now, that proves I'm dead. Well, goodbye. Listen, you old rain cloud, why don't you look where you're going? I had the right of way. What's the idea? You think you're in California? Gee whiz.
Wow.
Oh! Cut it out, Uncle Mortimer! Wait for me!
Etc., etc. And furthermore, whereas I, Shemp the Stooge, being of unsound mind, do hereby prove it by leaving all my worldly possessions to my cousins, Mo and Larry. Share and share alike.
Poor Sheppy was such a sweet stinker.
Boys, this is all of poor Shemp's worldly goods. $140 to be divided equally between you.
Poor Sheppy left us all his money.
Money?
Oh, Dad. Oh! It's a good thing you hit me with money, or I'd resent that.
Quiet. We gotta divide this dough up fair and square. Say, there seems to be some more in here. Wait a minute. Oh! 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 Ow! 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 Oh! Laugh that off. And 15, 25, 55, 75, 140 smackers. That makes $70 for you, Larry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Say, at what age did you graduate from grammar school?
18.
18. 19, 20, 21, 22.
Robber?
Say, tell me, how old do you have to be to collect your old age pension?
65.
65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. There we are.
Hey. Your pile is bigger than mine.
Here's where I start reforming you, mister.
Why don't you watch what you're doing?
What are you talking about?
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, you blew the money right off the desk.
I'll divide it this time.
That's better.
I think you gypped me.
Oh, you've been picking on that little guy long enough. It's about time you got a dose of your own medicine.
Oh, a wise guy, huh?
I didn't do nothing.
Why, you...
No, wait.
Oh, mess you!
Hey! That's enough of this nonsense. Pay me my fee. I've got a luncheon date.
Oh, yes, your fee. How much is it?
$150.
Why, Shemp only left us 140.
I'll take it. Are you sure this is all you've got?
That's the last red cent, Mr. Fleeson.
See?
Any other lawyer would have taken the case for $20.
Oh, is that so?
That's what I call easy pickings.
Are you telling me?
Well, be seeing you later, chump. Don't stay in the office too long.
Dirty crook.
You mind if we breathe?
A dirty crook.
Well, that did it. We're flat broke.
You got a dime for car fare?
Say, I had some airmail stamps.
Well, what do you know?
I know you're trying to gyp me again.
Oh, Mo, I wasn't trying to gyp you. I thought I had a couple of... Mo,
Yeah.
you took my money, didn't you?
Yeah, sure.
My pocket was empty, wasn't it?
Sure.
Well, what's this?
Hey, there's something funny going on around here. I got it. You know, Shemp said he was coming back to Earth to haunt us.
Let him come. I ain't afraid of that fathead. Oh! Oh! Mo, what'd you hit me for?
I didn't touch you.
That's what I was afraid of. Shemp's here. It's him. His ghost just hit me.
Oh, I ain't afraid of ghosts. Stand aside. I'll prove it. Keep your hands in your pocket. Shemp, if you're around here, give me a smash on the chin and convince me. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, I'm convinced. And how I'm convinced.
Well, I'm not. Shemp, if it's really you, do something else to prove it. See, he ain't here.
Well, things are looking up.
I say, Lord Larryington.
Oh, there you are, Sir Millington. Kitty-o, pip-pip, and all that sort of rot. Old thing, old stuff, old fishmonger, old skunk bait.
You don't have to overdo it.
Well, we're trying to be elegant, ain't we?
Yeah. Say, where's that butler of ours? Oh, Spiffingham!
Cheerio, sir.
Yes, sir? Is everything in readiness?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank y'all.
Thank you all.
Thank y'all.
Thank you all.
Thank y'all.
That's enough.
Hey, you know, I'm worried. I hope this little scheme of ours works out.
It had better, after we spent all of Shemp's inheritance to rent this apartment, get these suits, and hire that butler.
Well, we had to do something to impress the DePeisters. After all, we're trying to sell them that phony fountain pen invention of yours for 50 grand, ain't we?
And how?
Say, why would anybody want a fountain pen that writes under whipped cream?
Well, a fella can be on the desert where there ain't any water to write under, can't he?
Yeah, I never thought of that.
I sure hope the DePeisters will be impressed with our butler.
If you have a butler after I get through giving him the business.
That's funny. I'm sure I heard that doorbell ring. Uh-oh. If someone's in here, how come I can't see them? And if they ain't in here, then this hat and coat's out for a walk by itself.
Uncle Mortimer, let him hear this.
Okay. Gesundheit. Who mag Gesundheiten?
Oh, boy, I can hardly wait till we get our hands on that 50 grand.
Here's to success with the DePeisters.
What's the big idea?
You did it and you're asking me? Quiet.
I didn't do it. Mo, it must be Shemp. He came back to haunt us.
Shemp, if you're in this room, give us a clue, will you? But no tricks.
Oh, no?
Ow! Ow!
It's him. Shemp, where are you? Shemp!
Gentlemen, does this hat and coat belong to either one of you?
Oh, no. Those belong to our dear dead cousin.
Did you say dead?
Yes.
But if he's dead, who give me this hat and coat?
His ghost.
Says which?
Oh, that must be the DePeisters. Spiffingham, answer the door.
No, sir, that might be that ghost.
It can't be the ghost. He's right here in this room. Maybe alongside of you.
Oh, Feet, why don't you get going?
Yes, get going and answer the door.
I'm going, but my heart ain't in it.
Say, hurry up. We better clean up.
Come in, folks.
Well, you look as if you'd seen a ghost.
Mister, you don't know the half of it.
Good evening.
Good evening, gentlemen.
See? Plots. We shall return momentarily. Eh, what?
Ow!
Yes, I got rid of him. Now to see that the DePeisters don't get gypped.
Here is our invention.
Well, I'm dying to be the first one to see a fountain pen right under whipped cream.
Indeed. So am I. Now you take the fountain pen and place it in here.
And put the paper in thusly.
And pour the cream over all. Now turn the motor on to low.
Low.
It must turn slowly. Otherwise, it would overflow. Now, would you care to make out your check for $50,000 now or later?
Well, I...
Yeah. This is preposterous. What next? A towel. I'd like to have a towel. Oh. Idiot! Oh, thank you.
You and your inventions.
Now you... What?
Oh, I never saw such a thing.
Oh, Mike, don't shoot me.
Ow! 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 Oh!
Uncle Mortimer, it's working out. I think they'll turn on us.
Help! Help! Oh!
Help! Help me.
I'm blinded.
No! Oh, no! Oh!
You want a piece of pie?
Oh! Larry!
That guy's dreaming again. Why don't you... Hey, Larry! He's been smoking in bed again. Get the water in the axe.
Let me out! I'll find it up!
That's what you...
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Hey, you. Bring the city.
Oh! Oh!
Turn him around. Oh, turn him around. Hurry up.
That's it.
Oh, are you nitwit? Get some more water.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Okay, look out, Al.
What a dream. You know, fellas, I just dreamt we invented a fountain pen that writes under whipped cream. Under whipped...
There's your whipped cream. And there's a fountain pen.
Write yourself a letter.
Dear Ma.
It's hard to understand the way this came about. When I worked with the Stooges for the first time, see, I was working at Columbia. I was under contract at Columbia Studios, and I took Shemp's place when Shemp passed away, and they asked me if I would go and finish the 2 years that they had for their two-reelers for the comedies, and I did that because I never expected to ever be with the Stooges. But it was one of the most beautiful 2 years that I could remember in show business. We had more fun, more laughter amongst ourselves that made the pictures that we did a happy one. It's beautiful humor, clean for one thing. It's material that you never have to worry about a child or a youngster listening or seeing the comedy that we do. There was nothing ever bad, and the character that I did is part of them. It's a childish character. It's things that they would do, and they do. So I'm part of them, and they're part of me.
It's the Steve Allen Show, presenting the Three Stooges.
Now, I wish I hadn't picked this up so early. I got a lot of words to say. Among the great comedy names of our time are three men who, for many years, convulsed the motion picture and vaudeville audiences of this country with their hilarious, knock-em-about style of comedy. It took the medium of television and the perceptive minds of today's youngsters to rediscover their greatness. So here from 3 record-breaking weeks at the Holiday House in Pittsburgh are, let's welcome them, the Three Stooges!
It's great to say hello. Hello, back again. It's great to say hello. Hello, back again. Get out of here.
What's the matter with you? Knock your head into you.
That's all. I've taken all I'm going to take off of you.
Get out of here.
You leave my friend alone. What do you want?
Stop all this bickering.
What's the matter?
Don't you know we have to perform an operation in 1 minute?
That's right, yeah.
Get the patient out here.
Bring in the patient, please. The patient, bring it.
Hey, there's no patient.
No patient?
The patient didn't show up. No patient? What will the sponsor say?
I don't know.
We got to have a patient.
Yeah, we got to have a patient. I think we got a patient.
I'm sure we have a patient.
Oh, no, wait a minute,
Larry,
fellas.
how do you feel?
Oh, I feel fine. I feel great.
Yeah?
You look terrible.
Yeah, but I feel wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh!
How do you feel now?
I got a headache down to here.
Oh, nurse? Thank you. And now, as a public service, NBC, in cooperation with the National Broadcasting Company, and in competition with the Columbia Broadcasting Company, presents a documentary program on the world of medicine, entitled, Would You Believe It? This Country Has a Cold. By the end of this program, if our patient bears any resemblance to a living person, it will be completely accidental. I thank you. Oh, nurse! Adelaide! Oh, honey!
Coming, doctor. Where are you, doctor? Where are you?
Here, nurse. Here.
Where? Keep talking. I'll find you, doctor. Keep talking.
Here.
Oh, there you are, doctor.
Don't touch me. I'm homogenized. Now, nurse.
What?
I told you, you don't need those glasses.
Are you kidding? Everything I see is fuzzy if I don't wear my glasses.
I know, but it's all in your mind. Take off the glasses. I'll prove it to you.
What?
Nurse, what is that?
$50.
Put back the glasses.
I told you I need the glasses.
All right, prepare the patient.
Prepare the patient. Okay, young man. Open your mouth and say, ah.
Hey! Here.
Oh,
I'm glad you're not taking out my tonsil.
Here.
Yeah.
What type of an operation would you like?
What kind of an operation have you got?
Nurse, what are the specials for today?
Well, there's the menu, Doc. You can look it over.
Gallbladder, $60. Kidneys, $65. Liver, $70. With onions, $1.
I'll take the works.
Oh,
Give him the works.
I'll give him the work.
On the ether, please.
The ether, yes. We must give him the ether. All right, lay right down. This won't hurt a bit. That's it. Doctor, there's no ether. There's no ether left.
That patient in 207, he drinks everything. Give him a spinal.
Oh, a spinal. Oh, yes, a spinal. A spinal.
You think that reached the spine?
I think it went right on by, Doc. I'm not sure.
Then prepare for surgery.
Surgery, prepare for surgery.
Scalpel.
Scalpel. There you are, Doc, right there.
Thank you.
Yes.
And a canapuna sign.
Oh, yes, there you are, Doc.
And a canapuna sign.
That's not a... And a canapuna sign.
You're stupid.
Stupid. Don't you call me stupid. That's not what you said at the dance last night.
Well, last night I was stupid.
Tonight I'm stupid.
There you are, Doc.
Who made that incision?
What?
That's the work of a butcher. This patient will not survive this surgery. Who did it?
You did, Doctor.
So I did.
Yes, you did.
The work of a master. On a clear day, you can see Jersey City.
Doctor, don't forget the commercial. The commercial.
Yes, the commercial.
The commercial.
And now, this portion of the show is sponsored by the Get Well Soap Company, makers of the wonderful product Liquid Soap. 287.25% pure. So pure is this soap that you can eat it. Now, a word from a satisfied user.
Thank you.
Okay, Lawrence Welch. Now.
Say, Doctor,
Yes?
what have you decided to remove?
I don't know, nurse. You see, everything looks so beautiful.
Yes, it does.
I think I'll take pot luck.
All right, just try and see what happens. Oh.
His heart.
Yeah, the heart.
Oh, heart of my heart, I love you. Life would be naught without you. Oh, say you'll be mine. I had the thread and the needle.
The thread and the needle. Oh, yes, the thread and the needle. There you are, Doctor.
Please.
There you are.
Oh!
wonderful.
On Sanapini!
Oh, on Sanapini. One Sanapini. There you are, Doctor.
Thank you very much.
Yes, on Sanapini.
Hold this.
Here, hold it. On Sanapini. Hey there. Come on, baby. You know.
Hey, wait for me, fellas.
Right now, the Three Stooges are going to show you another phase of the motion picture industry, the duties of a Hollywood double. The stuntman or the double is the unsung hero of movies, you know. He's the fellow who does all the dangerous scenes for the stars. Right now, here are the Three Stooges in A Day in the Life of a Hollywood Double. Here they are.
All right, everybody on the set, JB wants to talk to you. Here he is, right now.
Good morning, everybody. Now, the first thing, you sit down till I call you. Now, remember, folks, this is a Miracle Pictures AAA feature. They're getting behind this and putting every dollar they own into it. So we're going to finish it this morning, develop it this afternoon, and preview it tonight. I want you to remember the slogan of Miracle Pictures. If it's a good picture, it must be a miracle. All right, now, Tab. In this opening scene, you're discovered playing cards with Pedro the Mexican. Now, who's playing the part of Pedro the Mexican?
I am, sir.
Good casting. Now, in this card game with Pedro, you discover in the middle of the game that he's cheating. You remember the dialogue?
Yes, sir.
All right, places, everybody.
All right, places. Roll them. Scene one. Speed. Action.
So that's how you win, eh? You cheat!
You accuse me of cheating?
Yes, I do.
For this, I kill you.
Cut. Hold it. Double. Roll it.
Speed. Action.
Good. Save the lights.
Save the lights.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Please. That was a grand scene, Tab.
Thank you.
Scintillating piece, scintillating.
Now, in this next scene, you're wandering over the desert utterly alone.
Oh.
You haven't had water for days. You're dying of thirst. You remember the dialogue?
Yes, sir.
All right, then, places.
Places.
Roll them.
Scene two. Speed. Action.
Water. Pedro, please give me some water.
See, you want some water,
Yes,
huh?
please.
All right, I give you some water. All right, boys, give him the water.
Cut. Hold it. Double. Roll it. Action. Cut. Save the lights, please.
Save the lights.
Wonderful. Absolutely sensational. I've never seen anything. Please. That was a grand scene. Grand.
Fascinating piece of dramaturgy. Fascinating.
Now, Tab, in this next scene, Pedro is throwing a party in your girl's honor. You walk right into the middle of this sequence. You remember the dialogue?
Yes, sir.
Right. Give me a grand scene now. Places, everybody.
Places. Roll them. Take three. Speed. Action.
So, I catch you with my sweetheart, eh? Give her to me.
Oh, you want me to give her to you, huh?
Yes, you give her to me.
Okay, I give her to you.
Cut. Hold it. Stand it. Speed. Action. mistake.
Mistake?
What's wrong with you? Here we are shooting a Technicolor picture. And you threw a lemon meringue pie. A yellow pie. Bring me a blueberry pie. What blueberry pie? Here we are, JB, right there. There it is, right there. There. Not bad. Speed! Action! Cut! Save the lights. Save the lights! Tremendous! Absolutely sensational. Please. Who is that guy? Ran, you should get an Academy Award for that scene alone.
Brilliant work, old bean. Just
Brilliant.
thank you, Bruce.
Now, Tab, this next scene is the outstanding one in the picture. This is where you're buried alive. You think you're up to it?
I can carry on, yes.
All right,
yes.
boy. Put your best effort into this. Places, everybody.
All right, bring it in. Bring it in. Roll them. Scene 2. Speed. Action.
Thank you. All right, boys. Put this jacket on it.
Cut. Hold it. Double.
Speed.
Action.
Come on now. Wave up. All right. In the box.
Come on.
All right, hold it. Everybody take 1 hour for lunch.
Hey, wait a minute. How about the double in the box?
How do you like that? How thoughtless of me. Take an hour for lunch.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the Three Stooges.
And now, NBC, in cooperation with the National Broadcasting Company, has spared no expense in bringing the next novelty to this network. With his mental agility, muscular control, and keenness of eye, this man is a sensation of 2 continents. Due to existing conditions, he was smuggled into this country by way of the Iranian pipelines. He speaks very little of our language, and I was asked to act as his interpreter, which I will. I take great pleasure in presenting for your approval the Starvanian refugee, the Maharaja of Ingenzomen. Sit down. The Rajah never on any occasion uses a helper, assistant, or confederate. But for this particular group of tricks, we'd like to have a perfect stranger. One who is not known.
Here I am.
Thank you very much, stranger.
Yes, sir.
And now this man has never seen us before. Have you?
No, not since the last rehearsal. You idiot. What does this Raja do?
We shall see. Raj.
Hello, Doe.
Hello, Doe.
President Salakadi says he asked you, what did your Patsayat you do? I do nothing.
Oh, boy. The Rajah says he is an expert pistol shot, marksman, and sharpshooter. That he has spent the better part of his life as chief pistol instructor in the Bulgarian Junior FBI. His pistol record, 9 shots out of a possible 300.
Yes? What will be his first trick?
We shall see.
Raj.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Dream fancy hold to tell to ask you, please, if you will do it first trick, eh?
Ah, Razbanya Shachibeni Also, Resinas.
That Resinas, you're gonna hit it?
That Resinas, I'm gonna smash it.
Oh, boy. The Rajah says that at this time he will, without the aid of a telescope, shoot a raisin from the top of this gentleman's head.
Hey, wait a minute. Shoot what raisin from which gentleman's head?
Oh, pardon me for calling you a gentleman.
Oh, you made a
The raisin, California style. What's that in your hair, son?
That's a mole.
That mole's walking. The raisin.
Hallo,
Don.
Raspanya Shatsabani Futs, Master Edison.
You no can see it?
I can no look at it.
The Rajah says that the lights in the auditorium are destroying his eyeballs, what's left of them. Take the blue light off. Take the white light off.
Take the Rajah off.
By golly, he did it.
Yeah, he shot the mole and left the raisin. There it is. Wait, will you please? What is... What do you think the Rajah will do next?
What do you think?
We shall see.
Stealing my line, doesn't it?
Maha! Aha! Hendale, bendale, ezetja, eh? Eski teski, you please do a trick. Allen no pay the check. Razbanya Shatsabani Futs, also knives.
That knives you're gonna throw them?
Them knives, I'm gonna chuck them.
Oh, for whom are they mighty sakes? The Maha!
Aha!
Sit down!
Yeah, well, he made it.
The Rajah says that at this time he will toss the razor-edged daggers at random.
That's good. Get him up here. Hey, Randy, come on, let's go through. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You don't think I'd let that nearsighted owl toss knives at me, do you?
What do you mean, nearsighted owl? He can see better than you can, and I can prove it.
Well, you better prove it. This is serious.
Rajah! What is that?
$50.
Okay. I'll go. I thought it was a dime.
That was close. Very close.
Yes.
What's the matter? You nearsighted? And now with the next blade, the Rajah will come within 1/8 of an inch of the victim's brain. Now, not that anything has ever happened before, but we'd like the young man at the board to take his bow now in case. Good. Hello, else?
Fellas, you didn't rehearse it that way. You gotta be careful. If you're not careful, somebody's gonna get hurt around here.
Yeah.
Don't look now, but I think we're about to be killed.
What does it say? 264.
264. Oh, happy, happy me. I'm filled with rapture after all. Oh, happy, happy me. I'm going to the ball.
Here's the show.
Mo, we got it. We got it.
You got what?
We found a way to put Simonized car wax
And Simonized car cleaner all in one push-button can.
And just how does it work, Professor Nitwit?
Come on, we'll show you.
Come on, we'll show you.
Come on, we'll...
Now, look, it squirts on. You push the button. See?
See?
And then what?
You spread it around and let it dry.
And it's really Simonized, is it?
Watch this.
Sure it's Simonized. Look at that shine.
We'll be famous. We'll make a fortune. We'll call it Instant Simonized.
Instant Simonized, you lame brains. You can already buy Instant Simonized everywhere.
Instant Simonized? They thought of it, too?
Simonized thinks of everything. Try Instant Simonized, another easy new way to brighten your day from Simonized Company.
Introducing the lovely Olympic champion, Queen of Ice, Carol Heiss, as Snow White. Also starring the world's clown princes of comedy, the Three Stooges, as her hilarious defenders. The fabulous adventures and magic wonderland of Snow White are yours to share. Created by Walter Lang, with all the spectacle, romance, charm, and beauty that distinguished his The King and I and Can-Can. Share thrill after thrill with Prince Charming, played by Edson Stroll, as he fights the forces of the Wicked Queen, Patricia Medina, and the infamous Count Oga, Guy Rolfe, to win Snow White as his bride.
We make this moment a thrill. I said it then, I say it now, and I always will.
Enjoy the dazzling ice spectaculars. Hear Snow White sing beautiful melodies.
There's a place in the sky called happiness on the far other side of the moon.
Flee with Snow White through the enchanted forest. Fly sky high on the witch's broomstick. Join Prince Charming as he battles the Wicked Queen to rescue Snow White.
Remember what she did to me? What she is doing to our beloved Snow White? It's time to rid our country of this tyrant.
There's breathtaking adventure and suspense for everyone. Clashes and chases. Royal entertainment for every family, everywhere.
Yes, a day like this comes once in a million years.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Tonight, Danny Thomas presents The Comics with Danny's guests, Tim Conway, The Three Stooges, and special guest star Martha Ray. Brought to you by Consolidated Cigar Corporation, makers of Dutch Masters.
Step up to Dutch Masters and smile, brother, smile.
And Timex, world's largest manufacturer of watches. More people buy Timex than any other watch in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Thomas.
Hey there. Take it easy, get in the way. Glad to see you there, buddy. Hey there, hey. Back up, girl there. How are you? Good to see you.
came to Rome to grace and captive bonds as chariot wheels.
Whoa.
You blocks! You stones!
Hey!
You...
Whoa! What's the matter? You! Aged beetle. What are you doing? We've gone legitimate. What?
Yeah, it's our new image.
What?
We do Shakespeare.
Fellas, this is the anatomy of humor. We're making people laugh tonight.
I'm sorry, Daniel. We've been in the crummy end of this business far too long.
One more night couldn't hurt you.
I'm sorry. Make way for the new us.
Yes, go ahead.
To be...
I don't know. I didn't study this.
Well, you should have helped me if I got stuck on you.
Didn't I? Come on, let him go. He's my man.
I think it's only fitting at this time to introduce the...
Put your hands on me. Gotta treat a lady. My brand new monkey coat. I just bought it for myself, and the Rooney had carried me like this.
What's the matter with you guys? Don't you know how to treat a lady?
Yeah, don't you know how to treat a lady?
Yeah.
Take the lady's coat.
Why, certainly. We're sorry,
Be
Miss
gentle.
Ray.
Oh, we'll be very gentle.
Careful with
I don't have to worry. My old man was a furrier.
All right.
Take care of it, Larry.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat? This is my coat. What are you doing with my coat? Oh, Danny.
If her coat isn't back on her, by the time I count 3, you're off the
Hey,
show.
buddy, son, start the count, Danny.
True.
Get it back. I don't care what they do.
I need a manicure. You look cute.
What about us?
Oh, you miserable. Daddy, where you going?
I'm gonna get a bunch of bananas and feed your coat.
Good evening. I'm here to bring you a dissertation on the anatomy of visual humor.
I would like to introduce
Tonight
our
we have
new
a space.
invention, invisible plate glass. Now, you stand right here, and you'll no harm will come to you, sir. Hold it. Very good, sir. Very good.
Very good.
Someday he'll come along, the man I love.
On the anatomy of visual humor.
of visual humor.
The Danny Thomas Show has been brought to you by Timex, the world's largest manufacturer of watches. More people buy Timex than any other watch in the world. And Consolidated Cigar Corporation, makers of Muriel cigars.
Why don't you pick one up and smoke it sometime?
Security and freedom shares help to keep our country free. So follow the eagle, the red, white, and blue eagle. Buy a share in freedom, U.S. Savings Bonds.
I know where you're trying to go. I don't look.
Come on now. What's the matter with you? You act as though you never saw a pretty girl before.
Yeah, Mo's right. If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Well, when I've seen them all, I'll let you know. Here, now, I'm telling you to be quiet. 12 sharp.
Lunchtime.
His stomach is more reliable than Big Ben. Come on, get it out of the box, buddy.
Right over here.
Get it out of the box. Right there. Boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Easy. No, Mo. I bought it. Come on.
Wait a minute, will you? Let me get a toe.
That's supposed to be nice.
Hi, Mr. Morris.
Hello, Mr. Morris.
Hey, Larry, Mo, Joe, how are you?
Pretty good, Mr.
Say,
Morris.
would you like to join us for lunch?
Lunch?
There seems to be enough here for everybody but us. Come on, will you?
Lunch, yeah. Well, no thanks, fellas. I was just heading for the dining room. Hey, fellas, I wonder if you'd be interested in signing up for the payroll savings plan.
The payroll savings plan?
Yeah, well, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say you can't afford it, right?
I wasn't going to say that. Were you?
No, were you?
Why would I say a thing like that?
Oh, well, in that case, you won't mind...
What I was going to say is, who needs a payroll savings plan? I got too many deductions already. Isn't that what you were going to say?
Exactly, weren't you?
Yeah, I got too many deductions already.
Sorry, Mr. Morris.
You'll have to admit that that's pretty good reason to stay off the payroll savings plan, isn't it?
That's not only good, it's different. Well, I'll see you, fellas.
Just
wait a
a minute. Did you know, Mr. Morris, that payroll savings ain't really a deduction? The money ain't really gone. It's like savings.
So with payroll savings, the money they take out goes right into bonds and earns interest for us.
Look, fellas, the payroll savings plan isn't a deduction at all. It's just part of our take-home pay that grows.
And grows.
Come on.
Then you'll sign.
Yes.
Come on, little fella. You make a desk out of you.
Here we are.
All right.
Yes, sir. Mo, how do you spell Joe?
What do you mean? They got enough trouble spelling Mo. Make it the Stooges.
Yeah, the Stooges.
There we are. Come on now, little fella. Here, take these back to your office and plan them right away, okay?
Thanks, fellas.
All right, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, goodbye.
Boy, he's a nice fella.
Yeah.
Where's my sandwich?
Everybody out! Run out! Get busy!
Don't worry. They're wearing Dickies work clothes. Dickies are shape sets, never need ironing.
Made with soil release finish so they come clean with one washing. Fortified with Fortrel, the stay neat polyester fiber that makes them wear longer. If Dickies can make the Three Stooges look good, imagine how great you'll look.